guys, so today I have another tag for you, and this time we have a little special tag because I created this tag myself. So yeah, it's called the book artist tag because I majored in arts when I was in school, although I'm not really the creative type of person and I'm not really good at drawing or painting or stuff, but I like arts as a subject and I like colors and I just like art. So because I'm a bit obsessed with colors, I created this tag. So let's get started. The first question: show me what you got. Show the book with the prettiest / best cover. And for me that is the German version of First Comes Love. In German it's called Dylan and Grey, and yeah, I think it's just a really pretty cover. I like the girl on the front that really looks like Dylan a lot, and I also like the back of the book because we have grey. So yeah, I just like it, it's a pretty cover. The second question: the inside matters. Show the book with the prettiest design / color when you open it. And for that book I chose Monstrous Beauty. Yeah, it has a pretty cover too. It is a mermaid book, as you can tell from the reflection, but I really like the cover when you open it. Like, it's really this petrol, it's just this pretty turquoise color, and it screams mermaid and ocean and mermaid ocean book, and I just like this color a lot. The third question: it's all about the spine. Show the book with the most interesting / eye-catching spine. And for that I chose two books because they both look really pretty together and on their own. My two books from Haruki Murakami, and those are the two pretty ones. As you can see, they have a really colorful and pretty spine with Murakami written all over them, so you can basically tell that it is a Murakami book. So yeah. And the first book is Colorless Tsukuru Tazaki and His Years of Pilgrimage. It's a bestseller book here in Germany and in Japan and basically everywhere, as far as I can tell. It's his best book. I don't know, it's only one of the two books I've read by him. And the other book is a collection of short stories, and it is Men Without Women. And yeah, as you can tell, the colors from the cover are on the spine, and we have like a little rainbow in there, and well, they look pretty on their own, but I think they look even prettier when they're together, and really they look so pretty in the shelf, and they are really eye-catching. Like, if you have a lot of white books, these two will definitely pop out, and they do pop out anyway. The fourth question: make my heart sing. Show the book that has the prettiest colors. And for that you can choose a book that you want you can choose if you want the cover, the spine or the back to have the color that you want to show. For me, the book has the color everywhere, and that is Tiger's Destiny. Yeah, it is pretty shiny, and it's really also an eye-catching book. I have another green book here that has basically the same-ish color, but this one, because it's so shiny and it's a bit more dark on the green side, it just pops out when you're looking at it. It just pops out on the shelf, it just pops out next to Tiger's Voyage, and I think it's a pretty color. It's a really nice green, and you probably can't really tell because it's so shiny. The fifth question: it starts at the beginning. Show the book with the best designed chapter beginnings. And for that I chose a book from the Herzklopfen Fantasy / Schwarzkopf and Schwarzkopf publishing company, because I think they make so pretty chapter beginnings for every book I've read so far, and also throughout the book they have some little art designs in it, and it's just really pretty. With Witch Face they had like little splats of blood all over the book on certain pages, and I really enjoyed that. But the prettiest of those for me is the chapter beginning of Lines of a Ghost by Janina Ebert, and the chapter beginnings look like that, like a pencil drawing, and you have the staircase that goes up and you have this little heart, and it's just, I really enjoy it. And every time when you get to a new chapter, it's just so pretty. And if you flip the page, you have a little hand writing on paper there, and that has to do with the book. And wow, yeah, I just think it's really pretty, and you can see that there was put a lot of work into that chapter beginning, and so yeah, that's why I chose it. The sixth question, down to the basics. Show a book with the most unique font to you. And I have to admit, that was a really difficult question for me, and I didn't choose a book where the font in the book was like, oh my god, it's so special, but there is on the front and at some points, like the chapter beginnings has always the writing, and that is the font on Katerina by Larissa Wolf. And I'm talking about this particular font. I really like it, and it's really pretty at the chapter beginnings as well. It just gives the book, okay, wait, can you see it, can you? And it just gives the book a really nice feel to it, and I just like this font a lot. The seventh question, do it like Picasso. Show the most artistic book cover. And for that question, you can choose a book cover that you really like, or stuff, or like if you would just take the picture from the book and you can picture it in an art gallery and stuff like that. And for that I chose the Retribution of Mara Dyer. Not only has it really pretty colors, it has this blue pretty colors, and yeah, I really enjoy the covers of the Mara Dyer trilogy a lot. They are really well made, and they must have been really difficult to take the pictures of because it's always underwater. And yeah, but this, I don't know why, but because they're really centered and they're really close to each other, I think it's just such a well-made cover, and I probably would hang a picture of just the cover without the font of it and stuff in my room. From this book and from the first book, probably I like this cover of the second book a lot too, but it's so weird that they are just with the faces turned away from you, and that just seems so unnatural. So that isn't my favorite cover, but they are so pretty. But this is just so well made, and you could probably do a picture analysis of this cover in your arts class, I think. The eighth question is everything matters, and that is show the prettiest edge. And with edge I mean, you know, the pages. If you have a book that has colored pages, and yeah, just the one that you think is the prettiest. And I know that there are a lot of books, especially with you in America, I guess, there that have colored pages. In Germany it's not that many books that have colored pages. I only know of 3, and 2 of them I own. So yeah, and for that I chose Sophie Charlotte, Sissy's Passionate Sister, because it has just such a amazing magenta edge. It just, the pages look so great, and I really enjoyed that. I also have Nightmares by Jason Segel and Kirsten Miller, but I think if others do the tag, they would probably show that book, so I chose this one that isn't that well known. Yeah, and I really like it. And the last question, pretty without any makeup on. Show a book that is pretty without its dust jacket on. And for that book I chose another tiger book. I chose Tiger's Voyage, also by Colleen Houck, and it is really pretty. We have this magenta, this pink cover, and have the blue font, and if you take away the dust jacket, it is baby blue with pink font, and I really like that. Sometimes the people from the Heine Fleet publishing company make it that the book without the dust jacket is exactly the other way around than on the actual cover. We have the first book of the Blood of Eden series. I own that too, that is white with red font, and on the other side it's without the dust jacket on, it's red with black font, and I really like the two, but I think this is just so much more pretty, and it's such a beautiful color, the baby blue, that just really pops into your eyes, and yeah, I enjoy that. So that was it for my tag. I know I have to tag some people now, but I won't do this here. I would do this down in the doobly-doo, so go check that out if you are tagged too, because I plan on tagging a lot of people, and if I just go talk about that I will forget the most of the names, so yeah. So go check it out in the doobly-doo below, and I would really like, if you do this tag, to leave a link of your video down in the comments below so that I can watch what books you chose. So I want to see how you do the tag. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you do, subscribe if you want to see more, and if you are not tagged and want to do this tag, and yeah, then feel free to do the tag. I probably just might have forgotten you, so yeah. Goodbye guys.